Unmute microphone. Can we hear me now? I think that might have worked. Can you hear me now? Yay! There we go.
Right. Yes.
Hello.
Oh, we have a shalom from Israel.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yep.
That's why it wasn't working. I was like, everyone's really quiet. Why aren't you talking to me? Because you just thought it was a still and nothing was actually happening.
Oh, Rebecca Crisp. Hello, chickies.
Crispy's in the house.
Crispy is in the house. Hello. Life of Beauty K says yes. Hi from Maryland.
Hello. Right, we're going to do 3 today. It's bank holiday here in England. And I was a bit naughty and I worked, so I want a bit of a quicker one tonight.
Share Show says, yay, I hear you, they're gorgeous. Belinda Sanchez, hi from Birmingham.
Hello.
Oh, got hi from Slippery Angel 19.
What does one say to that?
I don't know.
Right. That's too yellow, I think. Should we attempt some blooming glam and glitz?
Maria Beebe says, hope you're doing well after your medical leave.
Yes, doing alright, thank you. So, this is this week's Mix It Up Monday, which has been named Honeysuckle.
Crispy says, this Pringle is ready to mingle.
I bet she is.
Once she pops, she can't stop. Marsha Madden says, hi from Tennessee. A good bourbon in Tennessee. Kel's Arse says, hi from Surrey.
Can't put a dent in that. Just get out of my mouth.
Elizabeth Reyes says, hi Lucy from Florida. Love your work.
Hello. Ian bought me Five Guys today, and I genuinely have not eaten Five Guys since I was in Florida. So, other than the fact it's a wet and miserable day, it was like my first day in Florida. I got picked up from the airport, and we went straight. It was like 9, 10 o'clock at night, and I've never known that. I mean, the heat as you step out the airport was something else. Yeah. And she took me straight to Five Guys, and I was like, "Oh, America! I mean, you and I love you."
Jenny Rooney says, hey.
Hello. So we're going to try and do a bit of work with, she says try. So we've got a bit of sunflower and a bit of peach sorbet. A bit of sunflower. I kind of want to get a bit of green. No, don't that one. Yeah, nah. Maybe we'll get a bit of silver. Gonna get a bit of metallic silver pot from CJP. Consider the coconut, consider the tree. Spider coconut is all we need. Right.
Show says, I'm in Washington State where the weather is cold, windy and won't be warm for months. Pretty much how we are here.
I was gonna say, that is just England all year round. I always get the peach sorbet and thingy mixed up because one's really dry. Oh, peach sorbet, and what's the other one?
Oh, Crispy wants, she says, do a bit of GG Fifth Avenue with the green laced.
One, isn't it?
No.
Do I have it?
Jenny Rooney wants to know what's warm weather.
Yeah, okay. What, with Melisine? Yeah, alright. Consider the coconut, consider the tree. I had Fifth Avenue on recently, actually. Which said recently. One of my last sets before I went off on leave. So I'm not too worried about getting like a super crisp line. So I'm just going to do it with my brush and then get on with it. So did we all have a lovely Easter for those who celebrate? Yeah, I know. Did we all enjoy our festival of birth and shagging? What?
Chocolate.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's true.
Bunnies and chicks have bugger all to do with some man getting resurrected. Not meant offensively, people, but it's true.
Oh, Maria Beebe, lovely time spending it with family. Marsha Madden, it was a great Easter.
Yes, my mummy gets a bit like that. Mummy the Catholic, raised by nuns. We always have to go round for an Easter Sunday lunch.
Jenny Rooney says, I did, thank you. I got PJs and 2 eggs. Not good for a chocoholic.
PJs? Do we give presents at Easter now?
We used to when we were kids.
Really?
Mum would say, do you want an Easter egg or do you want a present? And we'd obviously say we want a present because it lasts longer than an Easter egg usually.
Lordy. Learn something new every day, don't you?
Jenny says, Mother Bear thought it would be better than chocolate. Oh, Crispy got no chocolate and did sod all. Bless her.
I bet she built more of her castle. She's building a Lego castle.
I love a bit of Lego.
Bit of Lego Disney.
Can't beat a bit of Lego. Jen Daniels says, hey guys.
Jen Downs in the house. Did a set of nails today, and I hate them. Like, words can't fully express how unimpressed I am with them. So, yeah. Feeling a bit meh.
Everyone's all a bit mesmerised at the minute.
I know, right? We've all gone quiet again.
Well, Crispy says, it's been sat there, staring at me, judging me for getting mad at it. They were lovely, she says. Swapped for my zero inspiration at the moment.
They weren't. Like, I shared it on the group chat for the admins, and they all agreed they were pretty awful.
Oh, share show. I had the flu, bless her. But
Oh.
the kids all have baskets filled with chocolate bunnies. I had ginger tea. Yuck. Bless you. Hope you feel better soon. Maria Beebe says, love your work. I hope once I qualify I can get that good.
Oh, thank you. A lot of practice. And more practice, and then some training, and then some practice, and then some swearing and throwing things at the wall.
I don't do that very often anymore.
No, I don't push myself as much as I used to. That needs to be changed. I've got training next week. It will change.
Jen Daniels, I had a day like that the other day, really peed me off. D Mays, hi everyone from Colorado.
Hello.
Steen Kirkby, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Did you just eat some of my goddamn Easter egg?
What?
Yes. For God's sake, you've got your own that you had to buy yourself.
Yeah. Elizabeth Rays. I've been seeing a lot of work in yellow. Is this colour in this season?
I don't know, I've just got a bit obsessed with it. I don't really follow trends or crowds. I'm always a bit behind on things like that. I just, yeah, mixed up some yellow stuff recently and I thought, well, we'll have a play with that. It seems to be quite popular at the moment.
Oh, I'm getting tired off now for eating your egg.
Yeah.
Marsha says don't eat your egg. Jenny Rooney, ha 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 ha, don't be eating her eggs. Shock's too good to share.
Joey doesn't share. Alright? Joey, Lucy, same thing. We don't share. See, they're all agreeing with me.
They are. How
For the
dare
first time, they've taken my side, because
Yeah.
they're normally all on yours.
you. Well, they all love me, don't they? Crispy says, how dare you touch another's chocolate? I bought it.
For me.
For you, I know.
I'll remember that. I bought it. Alright, okay. Good luck making your lunchbox for the morning. I bought the shopping this week, so you can't eat. So really, I should be eating it all. Is that right? So it's my week to eat. You can eat next week. You
Right.
bugger.
Only a little bit.
Right, a bit of melasine and what other colour?
Jenny agrees.
With. Right. Gonna go a bit dark with this one. A bit dark and sexy, she says.
Oh, share show. I do the same thing. When I can't do something that looks easy and I can't do it, duck and cover because the brushes go flying.
Alright, phone. Consider the coconut, consider the tree. And no one leaves its right will stay. So family well provided. Glam and glitz. I swear to God, I can use it and then the camera starts rolling and I can't. Drives me to distraction.
Oh, Melanie says, I've got to remember what's hers is hers and what's yours is hers. Yep. We're not that bad.
No. But you know. Cheeky bugger. Stealing my goddamn chocolate. You've already had like a bag of mini eggs this evening.
I had like not even half a bag of mini eggs.
But we all know you're going to finish them.
Did offer.
Everyone's really quiet.
They're all mesmerised again.
I know, right? So easily pleased.
I'm loving that green. Maria Baby says, the one thing I'm struggling with is the ombre. Any tips?
Okay, so always work in nice thin layers. Less is more. And start off with colours that you know ombre well. So depending on the brand you use, like if you CJP like me, Milky Pink and Amore are a really good one to start you off with ombre because you know, they ombre together really well. Keep away from like your blacks and your reds because they are a bitch to ombre. Yeah, and just work in very thin layers, building up the colour. Because don't forget, you want to get that nice blend and then cap it in crystal glass, because you don't want to get a really nice ombre and then file it. It kind of defeats the purpose.
Jenny says I just love watching her work. Oh, share show. My husband does that all the time. I'll be looking for my stash goodie bag and I'll find an empty goodie bag. This is me right on.
I mean, you're not too bad, are you?
No, I'm all right,
But
really.
when you're sat there and you just go, oh, I'll just steal that. Hello.
Oh, Maria says thank you.
Oh, someone wanted a cut-out design, didn't
Elizabeth Reyes, love the colour combo.
Thanks. I should have really done this first because it's going to be all like... Yeah, I did. I've already said that, haven't I? Today. Yeah, it really upset me. Just couldn't get it.
No?
No. My lines were awful. Just sucked, you know, in general.
Just one of them days.
Yeah. They were all wobbly. I go really girly now. Pink and purple. Purplicious. It's getting quite low. Ooh. It's alright, I've got another pot. And a pink. A gentle rose garden. No, I'm going to go for white.
Forgive my pronunciation. Lucienne Badou. Hello from the Netherlands. Love your nails. Gorgeous.
Hello. Thank you. Son of a bitch. Get on there. Oh, stop it. See? Some days, me and acrylic, we're not friends.
Well, Crispy says she's lucky. Me and Jim are complete opposites. He's basically a carnivore and I'm a herbivore. I'll eat anything.
He really will. Well, you put up with my cooking.
There's nothing wrong with your cooking at all.
I know, I'm a good cook.
Shelley Leadbeater Nails. Hi, lovelies.
Good evening.
Hi, Shelley. Oh, Jen Daniel says you both looked lush for the wedding the other day. Did you have a good time?
Thank you. Yeah.
Right.
It was an entertaining evening.
It's alright, wasn't it? We had free wine.
Well, you had free wine. They kept that rosé well bloody hidden. See, it looks so fast when they do it on the videos on Facebook. That's because it's all a bit speeded up.
Oh, Jenny Rooney, I got Athena in the VIP goodies last month and I have to say it is stunning.
I know, right? I do like my lace collection. Okay, do this if it's actually on a person. Da, 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 da.
Oh, Slippery Angel 19 says, I must say, Mr. Glitterfairy doesn't look anything like he sounds, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but what did you all think he looked like?
Jason Momoa in
Yeah.
Justice League. Or, you know, Carl Drogo, Game of Thrones, maybe.
I'd take crisp rat, you know. I'm not fussy.
Crispy rat.
Yeah. Take a bit of crispy rat.
Oh, Crispy's pointed out there's 4 out of the 7th areas present.
Who's there?
Kim
Are the others quiet?
Kim Barrett would like to know, what's your favourite coloured glitter?
What? Oh, you can't make me choose. That's like, what's your favourite child?
Me, actually.
Pardon?
Me, if you ask my mum.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, your mum doesn't have a problem choosing between her children. But,
It's because I'm amazing.
I mean, he's alright. I don't know. To wear on myself, I always go pretty much the greens. She says wearing blue nails. But yeah, don't know. Most popular would be Indian Summer. Not Indian Summer. Well, yeah, this time of year Indian Summer. But Arabian Princess is ridiculously popular. I feel like I've really lost it at the moment. I just can't seem to get anything to work how it should. I know. It's not working. It's not working at all. Don't I sound pathetic this evening, ladies and gentlemen? They tune in for my rants, not a pathetic.
Share Show says, I haven't seen him before. When was he visible? I thought he was just a voice.
He is. He's a disembodied voice. His real name's Gargravar. Okay, for people that don't read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, they won't know what I'm talking about. On my group, on Facebook, I shared a picture on Thursday night, which I actually think sums up our relationship perfectly. Because it's me just smiling and him pulling a stupid face behind me.
Rebecca Crisp Binks is up there. Jenny Rooney says, no. Kim Barrett says, you're awesome. Jen thinks you should blame the weather.
I think it's just from having my break back, and then I've got loads of ideas in my head, and then I go to do them, and they just don't come out how I want them. And I don't know, it's just taken me longer than I wanted to be able to work frigging acrylic. You know?
Oh.
And yeah, Binks is a good glitter.
Slippery Angel 19th. I kind of imagined him to look like a young Tom Hardy. Short, dark hair, clean shaven, stocky. I'll for that one off.
I would take a young Tom Hardy, but then Laura and I would definitely be doing a husband swap because I think I'd have no choice. And we've already had words about if he dares shave his beard. That is a group discussion.
If I slicked my hair back and shaved my beard, I don't think I'd look that far.
If you shave your beard without my permission... That is one thing I will put. Everything else in your life, you can do whatever the hell you like. Don't mind. If your job had you travelling around and barely at home and all that we've discussed, and if you kept going away to all the races, I'd deal with that. If you shaved your goddamn beard...
Oh, I couldn't.
There would be words.
Jenny says the beard suits him.
It does.
Share says, I knew it. Disembodied voice. Like a ghost, yep. Oh, Slippery Angel says, definitely keep the beard. Tammy Riley, hello from VA USA. Happy Easter Monday. Beautiful work.
Where's VA?
I was going to say Virginia, but it's not, is it? Vancouver?
No, Vancouver's Canada.
Vancouver.
I got right telling off because I said that Sarah's nail secret.
It is Virginia.
Oh, is it? VA?
Yeah.
Was that... Did it get its shortened name before they invented spelling?
I don't know. Oh, Jen Daniels, ha ha ha. Ian's giggle makes me laugh. It's so fluffy, Sandon.
He's cute, isn't he? He's like a really hyperactive, happy chipmunk. Isn't he?
Oh, Shelley can't imagine me without the beard.
See? So who are the other fairies watching silently? Well, we've talked about Tom Hardy and Laura hasn't piped up, so she's not in the house.
No. Oh, Jenny says a bit of beard glitter and you'll be proper sparkly fairy.
He's got beard baubles, which he wears at Christmas.
Oh, Crispy says me, Shelley, you and Ian.
I mean, well, of course I'm feckin' present.
And me.
Well, yeah, they're kind of a given. We have no choice during the live feed, Crispy. I was like, oh, I'm properly supported by all my fairies. No. You tit.
Jen says, well, I didn't want to say cute, because you know he's your man, but yeah, giggle totally contradicts his manly beardy look.
Oh, he's the woman. You are.
Oh, I can be a bit of a soppy bastard.
It's a bit. I'm going to sleep and I'm like, stop frigging hugging me. I wake up in the night and there he is, latched on again, like a little koala.
What are you doing tonight?
I know, but when I've literally got up to pee and when I come back into bed, I haven't even half got in the bed and there he is, latched on me. And it's like, can I lay down? No. No. Love me.
Crispy says she's the biggest hit, mate. Yeah. Bless you.
Honestly. That's all you need.
Oh, Jen Daniels is laughing her ass off. She's so funny. Yep, Jenny. Lucy's the same. I can't do with me. Kind of smuggled with cuddles all night. I need my space. Ha ha.
I've had so many years alone. That's what it is.
The angel wants to know, do I have lots of tattoos? I have 2.
He's got your name on his arse.
Yep.
I do love saying that to people. And them just staring at me. He's got what? He's got your name on his arse. No, he's not showing it.
Jenny says, ha ha ha, my ex had that tattoo.
Oh, how unoriginal of you, Ian.
Bet it's not like mine though.
Do you know what the really annoying thing is? Is I always wanted to have shh on the inside of my finger. Friggin' Rihanna did it. Friggin' Rihanna. Can't do it now.
Oh, Slippery Angel, a fan of Jackass. Well, I think I had the idea before Jackass came around, but I weren't old enough to have it.
Oh, not another one. That's why I told no one about my hands. I wanted my Pirate and Wench Care Bear on my hands. I didn't tell anyone after the whole Rihanna incident. The Rihanna shushgate.
Jenny Vanderplatz. Yes, she has. Hi, I know. And hi, love from the Netherlands.
Hello. I should really say hello in Dutch, but that's just hello.
Elizabeth Reyes. Excuse me.
He's just going to choke, leave him to it.
Can't get my words out. I'm considering changing acrylic system. I'm currently using NSI and have looked into CJP, but not sure if they are shipping liquids to the US.
Oh, I think they are. It's not cheap because it's a controlled substance, but I'm pretty sure they're. I want to say they are. I can't use NSI anymore. It's too hard to file, and my pussy hands can't take it.
Slippery Angel wants to know, Miss Lucy, which of your tattoos is your favourite stroke most meaningful?
Again, choosing my favourite child. I don't know. I suppose 2 on my arm I've got a silver spoon and an eyeball with a crown. And a lot of my tattoos, I kid you not, people are like, what does that mean? It means don't think up tattoos while you're drunk. Because that's where a lot of my tattoos come from. I was drunk and thought it would be a good idea, and then 2 days later, I was getting it done. But that one, my eyeball with the crown, and my silver spoon. Spoon was for Watherspoon, who was one of my stallions in the Netherlands, and we would lie down and have afternoon naps together. Because he was the soppiest bastard you'd ever met. Got loads of pictures of like Evie asleep, like he'd be lying in his stable, I'd curl up between his legs and Evie would be on his back, and we'd have afternoon naps. And that one's for Benoche, this black mare, the only mare I ever really got along with, and she was lovely. Well, she was a grouchy bitch. I've got a dent in my leg from her actually. As I was telling Ian the other day when she had a bit of a moment while I was removing her studs. But she was lovely. She was so sweet, and she was just a grouchy old cow, and I loved her for it. So I suppose they're... Oh, and my love heart with my nail on. That one. You know, get a tattoo for someone who hates tattoos. That's the way to do it.
Crispy wants to know, what are your Care Bears called? I know it's Algernon, but I can't remember what you call your cheer bear.
Right. This will see... if anyone watching, it's taken from one of my all-time favourite plays. So he's Algernon Moncrief. So let's see if anyone in the crowd figures out what his girlfriend's called.
Jenny van der Platz. I really love the unicorn on her finger. DHL worked in the Netherlands.
That's Tallulah.
Oh, and she says, was it Eindhoven?
I was near Eindhoven. I was in Mail. I was about 40 minutes from Eindhoven. I was closer to Weert. Is that how you pronounce it? See, I lived there 3 years and I still can't pronounce the place names.
Life of Beauty says, I bought Poochie's full hand and the red iguana hand.
Oh, the terrifying, but carry on.
They are overrated and I wish I wouldn't have bought them. I remember you talking about them in another video.
They scare the poop out of me. They're real hands, Ian. They're like silicone real hands. Okay, Kaz has got one of them, and I'm waiting for someone else to have spent £200 on that. And they look great, but they don't come with a clamp. So you literally just have like 4 disembodied fingers flopping about. So I think for 200 quid, I'd kind of want a clamp. Yeah. But also, you can't, unless you use nail shields. Like I've said to people, how do you remove the designs? And everyone's like, you file or soak off. Well, I know my hand trainer isn't very exciting, but I can pop all the nails off and I can use them for displays. So if someone has one and practices and figures out a really good way to remove the dips, I may consider getting one. But also they scare the bejesus out of me. I'll stop talking.
UK says CJP shipped to the US. I love this system. It's so easy to use and the monomer is not overwhelming like so many others.
No, compared to NSI, the odour is much lower. Definitely.
Jenny van der Platz. Yes, you told me. Yes, it worked.
Sorry?
Yes, you told me. Yes, worked.
Weird. I was always told, you said, it's like weird, but with a T on the end, so weird.
Weird.
Yeah. Yes, I got a lot of my tattoos at Lady Luck there. Micah did them, and now Ava, who's in Eindhoven actually, at Desperado. Everyone needs to check out Desperado Tattoo in Eindhoven. And Ava does the most beautiful, like, big-eyed, kind of creepy, cutesy dolly drawings and stuff. Oh, she's very talented. I can't remember which ones Ava did now. Some of them. I lose track! And my chest was done finished off. Well, there's still stuff to do, but I went over a year or so ago and had 7 goddamn hours on my chest with Sean. I wanted to die. Actually, by the end, I'd forgotten what pain was. And we went and got pizza, and pizza in the Netherlands is friggin' awesome. Oh, it's so good. Other people can talk now, sorry.
So you really need a new tattoo, but kids forget to book it?
Yeah, I keep forgetting to have money for mine.
Jenny and Plasters love tattoos. Yes, pizza.
Because you have those herby things in the Netherlands. We don't have a herb mix like this. Yeah, I can't even describe it, but it's a really nice, I don't know, there's definitely oregano in there. But they put them on, like, the pizza, even with scrambled eggs. Oh God, it's amazing. Seriously, the food. Do you know what I really miss? Is the iced tea. You get it. It's as popular as Coca-Cola in the Netherlands. So you get sparkling iced tea at McDonald's with their satay chicken, because satay chicken's because they've got a large Chinese population. So they've got loads of satay chicken. So you have this every now and then at McDonald's. It's like a crispy chicken breast with satay sauce and like fried onion. Oh my God, it's amazing!
Crispy bloody loves some iced tea.
Yeah, but it's got to be the sparkling iced tea, which you don't get in England. And everyone's like, yeah, you get iced tea in England, ain't sparkling. Consider the tree, part of the coconut is all you need. Hello. Coconut's from the fiber, water is sweet inside. I hate finding geometric. And no one said will stay safe and well provided. When I think of tomorrow.
It really seems boring here now.
Oh my God, yeah.
I was made up when this started cheese bites.
Yeah, but the Burger King ones are better because they do the chili cheese bites. And do you know what? Oh, one of the favourite things we used to go to, there was a show in Aston, and some of the shows, like, first of all, never ever eat fricandel, but they used to have these things called a barmy block, which is a square like that of like chow mein, deep fried. That's amazing. I have no idea what that is. Barmy block, yeah. See, straight off. Oh my God, it's amazing.
Miss Lucy, how would you feel about doing a Moana-inspired set?
I totally friggin' should. Right, that.
Good idea.
I think I've got a bit of spare time this week as well, she says. Oh, if Sophia can't rearrange tomorrow, then I've got an hour or so, and I'm going to sit and do a Moana-inspired. Get some 4D like hibiscus in there. Oh yeah, let's do this.
You only have 2 here in Liverpool.
We're like 50 miles from anything like that. Oh.
Oh yeah, Moana.
Okay, I'm going to do a Moana-inspired set.
D-Maze says, excuse me, what the hell is sparkling tea? Does it have carbonation in it?
What is sparkling tea? Okay, so you get iced tea, like Lipton iced tea, but it's sparkling, so it's fizzy. And it's amazing. And it's so popular in the Netherlands. Oh, yes, licorice kind of thing. Licorice is big over there too. Everything is flavoured of paprika and licorice.
Cool. Well, Christmas says you still need to do an aerial set.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you because you'll be able to do like, let's tag team it, Crispy. You do some Pretty Princess and I'll do some 3D shit. Stop swearing! Sorry. Yeah, drop. Yes, licorice. You can't beat a bit of licorice. We have, I suppose you would liken it to Pontefract cakes over here. You've never had a Pontefract cake?
Not that I know of.
It's just a little disc of licorice.
Yeah, I have had a Pontefract cake then. I know what you mean.
Coconut, shut up.
Ooh, Disney Tinkerbell. From Jenny, Rooney.
That I'll leave to Rebecca as well. Right. I'm not actually going to use these because I failed to actually make myself a set, so I've put them all on sale. But here is the Lace Set 1 crystals. So you can see there's actual like little pearls and some like matte finished crystals along with some of the shimmer that you guys go ape poopy over. And then here is set 2. So they're not necessarily meant to match the stacks. They're more kind of one's dark and one's light. But there you've got this lovely, where is it? The Volcano Shimmer. Did I put Volcano in this one? No, I didn't. That's in the other set I did the other day. Yeah, no, I do. No, I got the black shimmer. Anyway, they're really pretty. Rebecca's going on. Yes, you have, Rebecca. And I'm not freehand, you are.
Oh, Mandy Carmen says, ooh, I love the dark set.
Consider the coconut, consider the tree. Enough! I've considered the coconut and its tree.
Ooh, Melanie's in there, ordered both sets.
Well, we need the full collection. It's really quiet when I turn the fan off. And I kind of want to just get in the car and drive to the Netherlands and
drink iced tea.
Drink iced tea, nibble on some knoppers, which sounds very naughty. Yeah. Now, do you know what I found recently in a cafe? The Dutch listening will understand me. They had, I kid you not, they had like normal stroopwafels, and then they had ones that were like no bigger than that. They were teeny tiny. And I was like, how exactly do you balance that over your coffee so that it like warms up and is nice and gooey? Just flop in. What's the point? Carrot, you can share the comments now. I'll stop talking.
Crispy says, oh, you're too kind. I'm telling you my art isn't doing so well at the moment. Bless you.
You saw the set I did earlier. I can't comment.
Samantha Nasser. Hello, Miss Lucy and Mr. Fairy.
Hello.
From Washington, D.C., USA. Hello.
Hello. Oh, fancy.
My sister is CEO of the National Cherry Blossom Festival for USA.
Oh.
Have you considered that as a set?
Actually, next month, my entire VIP collection was inspired by the Spring Festival in Japan. So, la la la. Because I get a bit obsessed with cherry blossoms. Where I grew up, we had this big cherry tree outside of our house. So spring to me is the cherry blossoms and cut grass. Oh, I sound like such an old woman, but yeah.
Realistic Sky Pearson. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm finally at home when you're live. Hi. By the way, from Houston, Texas.
I changed my mind. I'm not going to use paints. I'm going to use some of my massive crap ton collection, which I've got a lot.
Carmen K says hi, hugs from Romania.
Hello. So we're going to get a bit of the silver. These aren't tack free, but you know, can't have it all, can you?
Jenny Rooney says, ooh, a sneak peek, exciting, I love VIPs.
I know, naughty. Show you a sneak peek of the overflowing box of 200 orders I packed up today. I've got training with Hazel next week. Whole 3 days. I'm in her face. And then I realised, like, it's next month is Hazel's open day, and I have not prepped for that. And I was reading it the other day, and they're like, oh, and there's glitter from the Glitter Fairy and the goodie bag and this and that. And I was like, oh, yeah, there is, isn't there? Whoops! So who's coming to the open day? It's going to be awesome! And if you're staying in the evening, you get to see me really drunk. I mean, just a little merry, celebrating a successful day with Hazel.
She's quite funny when she's drunk.
I'm friggin' hilarious, and then I fall asleep.
Yep.
That is, I'm hilarious.
Anywhere fully clothed.
Yep. Well, I don't get naked in public anymore. Yes. Dance around and then fall asleep in a corner. I'm a very inoffensive drunk. Unless you bump into me, and then I get a bit scrappy. But I'm from Essex, I can't help it.
Jenny really says you have done amazing doing them on a bank holiday. So quick as well. Thank you again.
It's because I don't have a life.
Yes, you do. Crispy says I would. Don't know how I'm getting there though.
Get a train. I am there on the Saturday night, because originally it was going to be on the Saturday, so I had all my hotel booked, and then just changed it to the Sunday. So I'm there on the Saturday helping set up, and then I'm staying over on the Saturday night alone. And then so there's room. You can come share a bed with me, Crispy. Go on, you know you want to.
I wouldn't. She farts a lot.
I am quite flatulent.
Jenny really says, that's me when I'm drunk. Funny, then tired, and always the first to sleep.
Yeah. Like when we have friends round, it gets to about like 10:30 and I'm like, well, I'm ready for bed now. I'm quite the day drinker. Don't really know what I want to do here. Just kind of...
Just go with it.
Yeah, I don't really know what I want. So we'll just see how I feel about life.
Oh, Crispy says, go on then. I snore.
That's fine. You should hear Evie when she gets going. Nice happiness is where you are. Consider, I'm going to change it. Consider the coconut. Consider it's a shut up. In fact, I talk constantly when I'm at... What's that? Realistic Sky. I talk constantly when I'm drunk and then I fall asleep. I talk constantly when I'm sober. Well, I'm not actually. I'm either really chatty or a miserable bitch. There seems to be no in between with me. I either want to be around people or I want them all dead.
Crispy says, sing your intro instead. Do. Jim Daniel says, I watched The Little Mermaid today, and then Moana, my little girl.
Can't beat a bit of Moana.
Realistic Sky Pearson. Bravo to you, Mr. Ferry, for getting my name right the first time. I usually just say to call me Sky. Well, I'll call you Sky from now on if you want.
That looks really dark. It's not that dark. I'm missing it a bit with my geometric. Who stole my mojo? Now I want to watch Austin Powers.
I haven't watched that for years.
I bought your lemon sherbet. Oh, I've told you about the time. Have I told you guys about the time that I got stuck a la Austin Powers between the indoor school and the muck heap in a forklift truck? That is still one of my favourite stories of all time. And the fact I was working with loads of people that had never seen Austin Powers. So they all thought I was weird anyway, but they definitely thought I was weird that day.
Crispy says, yeah, baby. I have a lot of Austin Powers references. Sky's just groovy, baby. Carmen K would like to know, do you encapsulate anything besides glitter?
Yeah, pretty much anything you can. There's a video on my YouTube of me encapsulating snakeskin. Whatever, just sanitize it.
Like charms or shapes?
Do you know why I don't often encapsulate charms and shapes? Is because I did it with some cogs once. And when I was e-filing, obviously you're e-filing like this down the nail. It gets quite hot. And if you've got metal inside, what happened is this cog, I'd got halfway and it was coming loose. And then I went like that and the cog went flying. And I honestly thought a bee or a wasp had stung me in the neck. There was this bit of metal embedded in my collarbone. So I don't put metal in nails anymore because it really friggin' hurts. yeah, that hurt a lot. That was not a good day. Oh, looks like I've told everyone my story of getting the forklift stuck. That's a shame. That's one of my favourite ones.
Emily wants to know.
Wow. Okay, it's hilarious in my eyes. So in the Netherlands, on these big barns, you very rarely muck out every day. Some stables only muck out like once a week or whatever. And I was on a barn where they mucked out every 2 days. So one day you'd literally just go around with a big cart. And when I say a big cart, I mean you get like a big Heston bale on it of straw, and you literally open up the door and chuck a section of straw in, shake it round, and then the next day you go around and actually muck out. And when they mucked out, you come along with a big, like, think of a forklift, and on the front there's like a big bucket, and you could muck out about 5 stables into it. And if it's straw, it's fine, so you just put it in the normal muck heap. So you go over and then you lift up the forks a bit and it kind of flops down, and then you move back and the poo comes out, right? Well, not shavings, because shavings you can only... There are rules and legislation on what muck can go on what crops. And shavings can only go on, like, it's normally mainly used for like mushrooms and stuff. So you have to put them in a separate muck heap. So that is put in like a container around the side. So there's the indoor school and there's the container. So you have to come along with the forklift, turn yourself like that with the forklift, and then so you then have to lift it all the way up this bucket, move forwards with the forklift. So if there's the side, you have to move forwards with the forklift so that it's like this. Rest the bucket on the container so it flips down. And then as you reverse back, you have to kind of knock it against the container to flip it back on. It was quite confusing. So I was trying to do that, and I got stuck. So I'd emptied the muck, but I kept getting stuck on the corner of the container, and I couldn't get back because the angle I'd come in. So I was literally going like, there's the wall, there's the container, like that bit in Austin Powers where he's trying to reverse that buggy, going back and forth and back and forth. And I was out there for like half an hour, and eventually, Hubert, I think it was on that yard, he came out and he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm stuck. But I was laughing so hard I was crying. They were like, what have you done? And I was like, I kid you not, I've got it stuck between the two. I said, it's like that bit in Austin Powers. I'm wetting myself, surrounded by Dutch and Polish people who barely speak English and think I'm mental as it is. He comes around and he's like, what have you done? And I was like, I don't know, but you have to fix it because I can't. And I'm laughing so hard. Evie's just sat on the forklift going, what are we doing? Because she was always sat next to me on it. Oh, it was the funniest day of my life. And it's the worst. It's like, nobody finds this funny with me because they don't understand the reference. Oh. But it was, honestly, one of the funniest moments of my life.
Everyone's pissing themselves now.
Oh, when I did my MVQ level 3, any Anchorman people out there will love this. My assessor had come in, and as part of your MVQs, they say, so what do you understand about equality in the workplace and stuff like that? And you have to tell them what your understanding is. And my assessor came in and just said, what do you understand about diversity? And I just turned around and I said, I believe it was an old wooden ship used in the Civil War era, and almost wet myself. Like, I was laughing so hard, I was almost crying. And my assessor and my boss are staring at me, honestly, like, what is happening? What is wrong with this girl? It was the funniest moment of my life. And I was like, no, I said, I'm so sorry, it's from a film, but I was never going to be set up like that again. So I had to, and they were just like, yeah, okay, right. Greatest moment. It really is the simple things in life.
Crispy says, now who's the tit?
Oh, me, that was hilarious. I can be quite astoundingly dumb.
Mandy Carmen says, I watched a video where she encapsulates dried hot red peppers in the seeds. It turned out beautifully.
Oh, yeah, I'd give that a go. And there's, is it Deadly Nails? I follow her on Instagram. She's always putting, like, butterfly wings and stuff like that. Okay, with that, I'm okay, like, if you found a butterfly on the ground, that's fine. But a lot of, when you see, like, the scorpions, like, you know, they're like wasps who love scorpions. But a lot of them, they get the baby scorpions and kill them. Oh. And I think, for the sake of nail art, it's bad enough we kill weasels. Let's not start killing scorpions too.
Sky Pearson says, I'm not a tech. I do my own designs. I did a snake design after I saw yours. It turned out okay, but not great. But it was decent.
It depends very much on the snake skin you've got. Like, I've got... So I've got quite a nice skate. Somebody told me what it was from before, but I don't know. It was going a bit crunchy, but it's nice and flexible. So that's all right. But I've also got some bearded dragon. That's not. That's not at all. No, I haven't used that yet because it's solid and it's crunchy and it smells funky. So yeah, I haven't got around to using that. So it depends what it's coming from. Right.
The makeup minx is finally able to catch you live.
Oh, and I'm literally just finishing. I'm so sorry.
We have a lot of ha-ha's and that's hilarious. Catriona Halliday. Hey guys.
Hello. Right, I'm going to be going in about 5 minutes, so shout out if there's anything else you want to know.
Jenny Rooney says, I've said someone was running on Durex instead of Duracell. I've done many days.
That would be terribly slippy. Like running on Durex. That is like, maybe that's why bananas are so slippy.
Because they run on Durex.
Yeah, well, no, because it's like... Yeah, I mean, you can't really slip... Yeah, but it's that sliminess.
Do you know how to sex a banana?
I don't know how to sex a banana.
When you peel it,
yeah,
obviously it comes in bits, in it. So you count the skins. First 1 skin, 2 skin, 3 skins.
Oh, 4 skin. Oh my god. He went there. Right. Oh, I should have seen that one coming. No. Oh god! No, we're not descending into one of those live feeds because I definitely won't be able to monetize it then. We don't sell those kind of products. Right.
Teresa Brinkman would like to know how much for your stackers.
The 4 stackers are normally £15. I think they all are actually. I used to have some that were a different price, but no, I think they're all £15.
D Mays says, girl, you're dangerous, lol.
I am. I shouldn't be let out alone.
Oh, Jenny Rooney's laughing at the banana joke.
Yep. I got stuck between a horse, a partition and a roof once too, while travelling down the motorway. That was fun.
Okay. I got stuck in a car once.
Yeah. My stallion just really wanted to meet that mare. And the 2 partitions and the 5 chains around his neck weren't enough.
Sky Pearson says, have a good day, you two. I'm off to get ready for work. Hopefully I'll see you next stream. You're an amazing artist. Keep it up.
I just need to get my mojo back and then I'll believe you. I'm quite happy with this one though.
Teresa Brink would like to know the USA price.
Oh, you will have to Google that, I'm afraid. I do not have a currency converter in my head. But Google will help. And PayPal normally gives a pretty good rate. And as I said before, I tried to do a website with US prices and like prices all over the world, and it did not work. And it is so much. I think if I had someone working for me, I could, but it is just me, and I can't. The admin added was ridiculous. I'm afraid. Sorry.
Zenaida Ruse, I love that yellow.
I right? It's gorgeous. This is what I had on my nails recently with my yellow and grey set. So I'm quite happy with that. That one I like. Oh, it's not tack-free. I should have wiped that. I said that when I got the gels out. It's not tack-free. Okay, guys. I am done. So I hope you all have a fabulous week. All these products are available to buy now. That is stack 1 and then that is stack 2. I just put them together because I'm lazy and also I have a lot on my shelves and it would take way too much to try and balance them all. So I just jam them together. So any more questions? Otherwise I'm going to bugger off.
Mandy Carmen would like to see your nails.
Ta-da! Aw, Rebecca just sent a really cute picture of her cuddling up with a ginger pussy saying goodnight, guys.
D. Mays would like to know, do you sell any of your tips? I sure would like to buy some. I can't find any in Colorado.
The practice tips, yes, under practice tips.
Zenita Ruiz would like to know how much you do sell them.
Yep, everything's on the website. So there is a link on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook page, everywhere. If you go onto my YouTube, there's like they have a link to go to the shop. So it's all on there. And I think that is all the questions answered. So thank you for tuning in, guys. I hope you all have a fabulous week. And we will... No. Are you in Sweden? No, you are here Monday, aren't you?
I'm here Monday, but you're...
We may not do a live feed next week because I'm training Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And even though I'm home Monday night, we'll see how fried I am after training. So it may be another 2 weeks, but I will get some videos up Monday if I'm not going to do a live feed. So thank you for tuning in, guys, and I will see you all soon.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Again. There's a goodbye and then can't tell.